So this class, Saturday's class, it's finishing what we've done during the week, which is the leg grab roll over sweep, and introducing the guard passing, which we're going to have a look at next week. So we're just going to grab Colin onto his back. And I'm inside Colin's guard. This is a fundamental. I just slide it backwards a little bit. Okay. So I need to control his posture. So this makes it harder for my partner to sit up, to move me. Secondly, I hold both collars. If he tries to drag my arm to the left or the right, I've got control. If I hold one collar, he can push it exactly right. Secondly, to stop his hips from raising to do an arm bar on this arm, I pin the hip down. So as he goes to the arm bar, I've got it locked into position. So your grips are important. So one grip, two grip, elbows on the inside. I slide my left knee backwards 45 and I'm compressing the hip. My right knee goes into his butt. What I'm doing now is I drag my bottom to my heels and I drop my elbows down on the inside. And again, so grip one, grip two. Now, if I bring my knee to the butt first, I've compromised my base, I've got no balance. So 45 degrees backwards, left knee from here. Right knee goes in so it can't follow me. Elbows compress, take my bottom to my heels. Well, straight away, step up and my hand goes on the inside. Don't go here, that's triangle territory. It goes on this side and everything's nice and low. Sorry, can I go here please? If your partner has long legs or if you have short legs. Okay. So, grip, here. 45, knee, catch stretch. 45, knee, catch stretch. You've got to get the option to pop this knee, instead push your cranial valley here. So if they've got long legs and I can't pop this knee, I simply start to pop this knee instead. And this gives me the ability to come over. Like, don't go to the side yet because I don't have an underhook. They'll take my back, go through the middle. Grab the partner guys, 1, 2, 3. Just a couple of little details for these guys. When I'm here, my elbows are always either in or my elbows are out. Try not to have them too flat. Because I'm trying to minimise this ability to move my arms across the body. I always try and keep this low, which means that my hips and my elbows go low. So no matter where I'm starting, I go like, once I'm low, I have a lot of trouble moving because my weight's on my knees. So I kind of go up, move, low. So again, so when I'm inside the guard, I go head first, so there's not much weight on my knees. My knee goes back 45 degrees, my knee goes into his sphincter, rush. Step up, right. Now, this is the part that I see people have issues with. Anytime my hand goes over, he can pull my hand. If my hand goes under, he pulls my hand, it's working the way I want it to go. I don't want to push this down because my weight's compromised. So I see so many people that go like, yeah, and they're basically pushing their leg into your leg. So if I push forward, it comes off. This gives me the option now to start to open up various guard passes. I'm not restricted to one guard pass. So, grip, hips high. Slide one, knee, and the sphincter. Compress, catch stretch, slide back, compress. Step up, hand on the inside, push forwards. All my weight's on it, it's hard for him to recycle the leg, but now, step. I don't need the underhook because I can now hunt it from here. Hold, punch. So the two most important things for me was when I'm here, if your leg is facing forward, you're pushing the leg where? If your leg's facing away, there's a valley, but it will only go down so far. If I push it forwards, it gives me the options to start to initiate the pass. So, here, rip, hips high, slide, sphincter, compress, step up, backwards, forwards, step up. Change partners, 1, 2, 3. And so my guard. And there's a couple of what are called telltales, or tells. So I know it's going to pass the guard to his left to my right by his grips. Like I know that. So what I'm going to do here, I've got a couple of choices. I can either stop him from passing by holding his hand so he can't push my leg down. Or I can use it against him. We're going to go option 2, which is use it against him. So I just try to get my grips, and he kind of goes, slides out, there goes in my palm, steps up onto his foot, pushes it down. Watch carefully. Now, I'm going to do this. I use my hand inside the collar as a distance maker. So I'm not pulling, it's just a frame. I do a small adjustment, my foot comes underneath, and I look at my hook speed. So we're going to have our grips concepts up onto his foot. Now, I've already explained to you guys, right? Like if my partner's just pushing my knee straight down, I just go like what we call K-guard. I'll put my heel up behind my knee. He can't push it down any lower. But this way, so all I do is apply pressure, circle, and my foot comes under. The part that I see people have issues with is when they do this sweep is this, right? If my knee is less than 90 degrees, he's just got to put his weight and crush it, so I can't lift him. If my knee is greater than 90 degrees, it's going to keep it out, that's his guard pass. So the downfall of this sweep, the hardest part is getting that knee in position. So when we're here and he's up onto his foot and I go, my knee, because this person goes knee to my chest, my foot. I can't physically lift it because his weight's here. So what I'm doing now, I go pull forward. So all this weight goes onto the one leg. I now hat, but I don't follow it. But don't be committed to this leg, because otherwise it's going to end up in the what? Half guard. So I kind of get to the pinnacle and I kick it off, and trap my leg, and I go to my knee right on my side control. It's one of the big ones. You know, if you guys are good at guard passing, you're going to get the sweep, go to half guard, pass the half guard, get some more points, and continue. But, you know, I don't like to complicate things. I like things to be pretty simple. You know, so for me, you know, I don't know how good you are at half guard. I'm really lazy. I'm just going to kick you over. Does that kind of make sense? So again, the small schematics, I like that word. Intricacies, schematic, that opens up a myriad of options. Too much for okay. So here, I've got my grips, my frame system. As he pushes my knee forward, I go with it and I turn. So my left foot onto the hip, that's the distance marker. My left foot is on the hip, that's the distance marker. Circle. Pull, so I bring all this way up. Take my foot off, this hands up. Lift, let it go. Knee right. One more time. You want to see that properly yourself. So he sets his grips, I set my grips. Got it? Put onto the hip so I can move. Put onto the hip so I can move. Circle. Pull, tap and done. I can either kick the foot out or drop my foot, come over, let it go. So I'm trying to get my foot as high as I can so it's harder for him, circle my foot low. So if he tries to take the half guard, I'm below his legs, it's harder for him to do the rest of it. Don't try and step through, but you get the half guard. So circle, once it's under, I can come up and I've already got my grips. If I come up, I've got my strong knee right because I've already got my grips set up. Okay. Is everyone okay to have a shot at this? Someone roughly about your own size, guys. 1, 2, 3. Can I get one on this side, please? It's easy for me to video and explain. So, Colin stepped up onto his foot and I got my grips. Your load bearing and your leverage are key in this. Your load bearing and your leverage. So what I'm seeing, and it's not a mistake, it's a little fundamental, right? And this took me ages to work out why I hit the sweep sometimes and why I couldn't do it sometimes. And it's your hips. So what I'm seeing is this, is people that go here, they're going on this side, their right leg swings, and they go under, but their hips are what I call a V, they're flat. So for me to lift Colin with my flat hips, or more on this side, it's almost physically impossible. Even if I pull forward, it's really hard to do. So what I'm trying to do from here is this, is once I've got the anchorage point, is I'm going to turn to the side, so right bearing going back to go this way. So his load bearing is going that way by default. I'm not trying to lift him up and move him, but that, like you can, but you're going to blow up your little, what's that? Yeah, that small little muscle in your groin. So, anus. So, from here, once you've got to this position, you lift down this way. The anchorage, I've got my left foot onto his hip, I turn my left foot to the ground, and I'm out of it. So that's going to give you ability to turn him over. It's such a small thing, but the V on your hips, if your V is square, that can tilt you left and right. Once my V on my hips goes over, your weight's naturally going to the way that the V is. How do you get your hips to move that way? Your foot over here. So, here. So we're here. What? Kick, kick, kick. Pull, pull, pull. So my left foot's kicking his hip backwards, and that's allowing my hips to rotate and turn. That'll stretch him out, which makes it easier, because he's now no longer compressed over the knee. Once he's here, it's easier to move him backwards. 1, 2, 3. Step past. It's in your glute pelvis. The reason why it's in your glute pelvis is because it's so dangerous. It's because it's so risky to get swept in the armbar and choke if you don't do it properly. So it's not that it's a really good guard pass. It's like if you mess it up, you're going to get swept, or you're going to get mounted, or you're going to get choked. Okay, C pass. Michael, I'll do that. I'm inside your guard. My partner's very good at breaking me down. My partner's very good at breaking, so every time I try and get down here, so I come under, I get my grips. My head is on the same side as my locking mechanic. My head is on the same side as my locking mechanic. My locking mechanic, my head. I don't come up onto my toes. I'm trying to ride his hips. This is the hardest part about the entire move. Come up, ride his hips. Drive his hips in so that I'm compressing him and it's awkward. So he'll generally try to kick away. To pass guard. Okay, details. Locking mechanic. Walk my feet in. Feet. I normally have my head low, but I don't want to hurt Mike and yell in his ear while I'm coaching. There you go. Come up. This hardest part is this. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, and press. Sit. So I'm suffocating him. He's going to kick up, I'll pass go. Right. I'm going to ride his hips, so I go up onto my toes. I walk my hips over here. Okay, walk around the corner. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my hips here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Most rules, hips going to kick out, step over that leg, pass it down. It's horrible. And it's right on your face. It's such a strong move. Be super nice to each other, please. 1, 2, 3. Control. Drive his hips off the ground to compress his legs so that his hamstring and quad power is gone. If I come up this way, he's still strong. So glide him in, come up, it's gone. Turn my left leg so I start to compress. Walk, kick my right leg, hold the hook, walk, 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 walk. When I'm ready, my hand, this hand comes over and I'm here. Slowly drop my hips down and drive forward. Now, I have his arm, use this, push his head, step overhead, arm up. If he fights it, it's going to be worse in the cost of that. That was me, 0 pressure. Everyone will open their, like, even if are you really flexible to this side? So, just to control, okay, I ride the hips. I have my head lower, but I don't want to yell inside here. So here, I drive my left knee in to create space for my right knee. Kick it. Here. Come over. Now, if I lift this up, it's going to sweep me. Right? Everyone understand. So the hardest part is this, I drop this down. Here. And I sit this way. Around the head, lock it up. Squeeze. Elbow. So, even if they're flexible, it's not going to help you. Like, you might stop the arm bar, you're not stopping the arm bar. Let's have a look. Size of my guard. He goes, I hate this guy's guard. I start to book. I'm like, man, okay, I know I'm in danger. He starts to raise my hips. I go over, under. Fast, effective. Once you start driving, I lose control. I've got to do this straight away. So the key indicator is here. Once he goes up and drives, I go here and here. Okay, kick it. Now if I'm having trouble kicking, kick this. Boom, kick, drive the arm in. Get to here, attack with Kimura. Micah, thank you, sir. So he goes over, under. Once I kind of feel the pressure, man, this guy's such a dick. Why would you do that to me? 1, 2, kick, turn. Halfway, smash your shoulder, sit back, arm bar. Or hug the head, take them out, shoulder comes in, and choke him instead. 1, 2, 3. So Mike is here. I'm going to move around a little bit, come around this way. So okay, look, he compresses. My hand goes over. What I'm trying to do is try to shove my hand through here as he steps. Right? Come around. Okay. So I can't just go like that. This is such a weak mechanic. I can't lift him. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring my hand up. To see what's happening? The more that I'm elbow deep, the more that is off balance. The more that I'm hand deep, the less. So if you're having trouble sweeping, only push your hand in. Now, I can't bring his knee to my head, so I take my head to the knee. kick it, halfway, hand fight, step back, submit, he rolls to the fender, take him out, shoulder control, and tap him out. You're better off using this than this. This, not this. There will be counters to every single move, otherwise if you just do that one move, you're never going to be a world champion. Right? So there's always counters and ways to stop stuff. Mine to my guard, he's got what they call a wide spread. Here, so I go under, and I try to get leg on like man. His base is so wide, I'm having trouble. So my hand goes from grabbing the leg to grabbing my wrist. My hand goes from grabbing his leg on the try like man to grab my wrist. On the same side as I kick my leg dead straight through his knee, I pull my hands as deep as I can. I kick my leg straight through there, pull my hands straight through. Sit back and take the armbar finish. It's super tight, like super tight. So as he's passing, and I've got the overhook, so on the arm that's under my armpit is the arm I'm grabbing. I try to grab his leg, but Ken's got a really wide base of hands up. So I let go of the leg, I grab. So the hand that was on the leg grabs on top of my other arm to hold it in position. Okay, my leg kicks through his leg. Pull. Roll, stop, and let's do finish. Watch it.